Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to Soulmates Twin Flames Tarot. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of these messages that come through today may resonate with everyone watching, so please only take in from this reading what resonates for you and your situation and release the rest to the universe. Never underestimate how much I do love you. I might not show it, but you really are my one true love. And perhaps your person was not able to show you how much they loved you when you were together, when you were dating or in a relationship with them before this time of separation. But they do love you. They have strong, deep, intense feelings for you. And there can be many reasons why they were not able to show you how much they love you. Their fears, issues that they haven't resolved, deep wounds that they haven't healed from their past, perhaps even all the way from childhood. But your person during this time apart is working on these things to release them and let them go. Your person understands at this time that holding on to that stuff from their past relationships, from childhood, from whenever it was that was hurtful for your person, it is not serving them now because they are in a period of growth and transformation. So while they may not have told you before how much they love you, they will. As they come into this union with you and start rebuilding this relationship, they will tell you the depth of their love for you. I truly am sorry for how things ended between us. Your person is feeling so much regret and remorse for how they handled things, for how they broke up with you. Perhaps they didn't even say anything and they just disappeared poof in a cloud of smoke with ghosting and blocking and running and all of those other unhealthy low vibration behaviors. But they do regret that. They regret hurting you. This is why they're sorry. They're also sorry for not giving this connection with you the opportunity it needed to come to the place of union, true soul union with each other. They understand that this connection with you is something they should have given more time to. And they're sorry for that as well. But where your person was when the two of you were together before, they weren't in that space where they're ready for the intensity of this connection. They hid their feelings from you. They kept it under wraps because they didn't want to expose their love for you. Perhaps your person felt unworthy of your love. For whatever reason, there's many reasons for that, and everybody is different. But they will apologize for their actions and their behaviors in what caused the problems between you, in how they ended this connection, whether they actually had a conversation with you and told you it wasn't working out for them, whether they just disappeared and that was it, which is a really hard thing to deal with, by the way, guys, because it leaves us so confused about what's happening in our lives. But perhaps as well, your person denied the connection, said it wasn't there, said they had no feelings for you, which was not the truth, because they acknowledge that you're their one true love. You'll get an apology and an explanation from your person. I can still feel you. See, even though your person may have tried to move on to the next chapter of their life, move forward with their life, they can't. They still feel your energy around them. So wherever they go, if it was somewhere that the two of you went together, they would still feel your energy. If you hung out with them at their place, or you were sit on their sofa or slept in the same bed as them, they will still feel that energetic imprint of your energy there in that space. When they close their eyes, they can feel you. They want to feel you because they want to get that hit of your energy. It makes them feel safe. It makes them feel grounded. It makes them feel all the self-confidence that perhaps they're now lacking since they created this split between you, because you gave them so much love and encouragement. But they feel your presence around them in their dreams. They go to sleep at night hoping they can dream about you. They close their eyes and imagine what it feels like to have you sitting next to them or laying next to them, as the case may be. Your person, they feel you in the 5D realm, they feel your essence, and soon this is going to drive them towards reaching out so that they can experience your essence in the 3D world where we live. I just can't forgive myself. Yeah, so your person is having a lot of their own regret. Your person is really beating themselves up for how they acted with you, for how they ended things, for their actions, behaviors, and the things they said that led up to them ending things with you. They're having a hard time looking at that, looking at their behaviors, understanding that their actions is what caused this split between you. There's so much regret and remorse that your person feels within themselves right now, and they hate themselves for it. But this is also the thing that they have to work through. They have to be able to forgive themselves, and they will. But first, they want to ask your forgiveness for how they ended things, for how they treated you, for the problems, for the chaos, for the arguments that they created in this connection as it was falling apart here. And as you forgive them, if you can forgive them, guys, that's up to you. As you forgive them, they will understand that they can forgive themselves for those actions and their behaviors as well. There is so much more going on than you realize. This tells us a lot of things here, guys. Now, this could be stuff that's happening in the 3D world for your person. Perhaps they have a lot of things going on with their work, their career, things that they're having to really deal with and work through. Perhaps they're having problems with their finances. Perhaps even tax stuff is hitting them hard right now. Perhaps even they're having problems with their family or an ex that they're having to deal with and work through. But what else this tells us is your person is going through a spiritual transformation process. And while you can't see what's really happening in the 3D world just yet, things are changing in the spiritual realm, in this connection for you and your person. Your person sees it and feels it because that's their experience of it. But maybe you're not seeing it yet. Perhaps you are. Perhaps you'll get some sort of insight about that in a meditation or in a dream. But things are changing. Many times things happen in 5D before we see them manifest in the 3D world. There's a lot happening here in this connection. There's a lot happening in terms of change and transformation for your person as well. You just can't see it yet. But you will when your person starts to initiate communication and starts rebuilding this connection with you. I see you in everyone I meet. You are constantly running through my mind and heart. Your person can't forget you guys, no matter how long it's been, no matter how it may seem and feel to you. You are constantly in their mind and in their heart. They see someone that has an attribute that reminds them of you. Perhaps it's their hair, perhaps it's the way they walk, perhaps it's their physique. But they see things everywhere that remind them of you. Your name, your initials, your car, whatever it is. They're seeing things that cause them to stop and reflect about the time the two of you had with one another. But then also looking at what caused this connection between the two of you to fall apart. Knowing that it was their actions and behaviors that caused it to fall apart for the most part. But they can't forget you. They may have tried to push thoughts and feelings from you, from their head and from their heart. It's not possible. They keep being pulled back because it's like you two are two magnets pulling towards each other. Your person, through all of this, has a much deeper understanding that you are their one true love. No one else. There's no one else for your person. And your person knows that you are the one for them. I should never have let you go. Your person can't forgive themselves for letting you go. They're really kicking themselves in the butt for that, guys. They know that they shouldn't have released you or released this connection from their life, especially because they feel you and see you and think about you constantly in their mind and in their heart. But through letting you go, when it happened, although it probably happened in a very tumultuous way for many of you watching today, and that's a hard thing for you to deal with. But how have you changed as a result of how things ended between you? Have you advanced on your spiritual journey? Because that's part of the process. Your person is as well. So by letting you go, it's caused them to work through these issues that are holding them back or that have held them back for a long time. Crap that they've been dragging around with them, perhaps for some, since they were children. They're releasing those things now. They're letting that stuff go. It no longer serves the authentic person that they are becoming. Did they need to have those experiences, though, when they had them? Yes. But they should have healed them then. They weren't ready to heal them then, but they are now. They are working through that stuff through self-examination, reflection, perhaps inner work. And that wouldn't have happened if the two of you had not gone your separate ways when you did. They would have just drugged that into the next relationship that they had. There's appreciation from your person for the growth that has happened during the time that you have been apart. And they do feel stupid for letting you go, but they can't forgive themselves either. But this is the very thing that's going to drive them back to this reconciliation with you. This is the Sun. The Sun tells us you have a reason to be optimistic here, guys, about your connection with your person. The Sun brings such warmth and positivity and happiness and joy and abundance into our lives. It tells us that the relationship with your person moving forward after this reconciliation will be one that's more fulfilling for both of you. The Sun is a card that says there's hope. There's renewed hope for you and your person for this connection. Because through all of this, through this painful separation period, they understand and they know that you are their one true love. This is the Nine of Wands. This tells us that at the moment your person is backed off from you and backed off from this connection. But it's also a card that tells us your person is regrouping. They are thinking about what their next action is going to be. They want to take a fresh approach here with you. Try something different. Try something new. Perhaps try telling you how they feel about you would be a good step in that direction, and apologizing for how things ended between you. Your person is thinking about what actions they need to take to rebuild this connection and get this relationship on the path towards union with you. This is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is Taurus energy, which is very stable. This tells us your person is going to have much more stability within themselves moving forward in their emotions, in how they deal with things, and how they handle the relationship between the two of you. But ultimately, the Hierophant tells us your person sees long-term partnership with you. The Hierophant is a card about traditional relationships and Traditional relationships are ones that come to the place of commitment. Now, whatever that commitment looks like for you and your person, you all have different ideas of what tradition looks like. Maybe it's moving in together, maybe it's becoming exclusive, maybe it's getting engaged and ultimately getting married. But the bottom line here is the Hierophant is a card of long-term relationships, but it's also the card of the teacher. It tells us that your person is learning so much during this time that you have been apart. Like we discussed when we had this card, I should never have let you go. It's causing them to change and transform and become a stronger, more empowered person. But ultimately, the Hierophant as well is about faith. Your faith in your person, your faith in this connection, your faith in the universe, as well as the faith in yourself. Trust what you're feeling concerning this situation with your person. This is telling you to have trust and faith in the universe and the powers that be. Vulnerable. See, your person has probably not been able to be vulnerable with you when you were together before. They're going to now. They're changing. They perhaps were not comfortable telling you how they felt. Maybe they really didn't have experience in expressing their love and emotions to anyone before. Maybe that's something that they've dealt with through childhood. Perhaps their parents didn't show them or give them the love and attention that they needed when they were growing up. But this tells us your person is going to allow themselves to be vulnerable. They're learning it in this period of growth that they're going through now. You will experience this vulnerability with your person. They will wear their emotions on their sleeve, and they will be emotionally intimate with you. Not just physically intimate. This is about true emotional intimacy where they share everything with you and let you in to see what's going on with them in every aspect of their lives. They will want to share that with you because you are their one true love. Sensitive. Your person is feeling very sensitive right now about this connection and about what they need to do to rebuild it. They are going through this place of self-examination and figuring out the actions, the steps that they need to take to bring this to the place of reconciliation for the two of you so that you can come into this beautiful spiritual partnership with each other. But as well, this tells us your person is going to be more sensitive with you moving forward. Vulnerable and sensitive. You will see a softer side to your person that perhaps for many of you, you haven't seen before. They're becoming more compassionate, more loving, more understanding and giving. And that as well as a result of this transformation they're going through during this time that you've been in separation from each other. A better, stronger, more empowered, emotionally mature person is who is going to emerge from this cocoon that they're currently in this place of self-imposed isolation from you. They will emerge a butterfly and they will show you how they have changed and how they can tell you and express to you how they love you by being more sensitive, caring, understanding, and vulnerable with you. Your person knows that you're the one for them. You are their one true love. They can't let you go no matter what they do. So they want to come to this place of reconciliation with you once they figure out what that approach is going to be. But there is reason to be optimistic, guys, here. The Sun is the card that says hope is being renewed for you in this connection with your person. And they ultimately want to bring it to this place of partnership with you. Have faith in what you feel, have faith in the universe, and have faith in your person. This is your reading for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and allowing us to share your journey. And if you'd like to look at your personal journey, a link with details for getting private readings with us is in the link below. Also, we'd like to ask if you would take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to everyone watching. Have a great day, everyone.